Hey guys, Mighty Gazelle here, back with more reading the My Hero Academia manga. This is chapter 327, I believe. Yeah, it is. Okay, I didn't want to scroll down and see the chapter. Last chapter, first and foremost, when I was reacting to it, I might have overstated just how much I love the chapter. I still love the chapter. I think it's magnificent, and Stain was awesome to see again with his talk with All Might. At the time, I said it was my favorite chapter in the series. I immediately doubled back in my mind. I'm like, that's not true. Top 10? Quite possibly, honestly, but not number one. So I just wanted to fix that statement right off the bat. But I did love that chapter. And in the Discord, by the way, link in the description if you want to join the discussion in the Discord. So many people were like confused as to why Stain was acting the way he was. And I just don't get that. Stain is a calculating, smart individual, and he never was someone who worked for the villains. Like some people told me, like, oh, why didn't he like kill All Might and stuff? And you just don't understand Stain. He's so complex, and the last chapter was so good between him and All Might. And then we saw the lady he saved in Camino. Great stuff. As to where this chapter goes, honestly, it could be anywhere. Stain left a letter of information for All Might about his time in Tartarus. So either we could see All Might return that to either the heroes or the students or whoever he deems it worthy of bringing it to, or we cut to the villains. I personally, like, as much as I want to see the villains right now, I think it's a little bit too early because they haven't really concluded stuff with like the students yet. So if I had to make a prediction, I think we'll go to the just shaking my iced coffee. I think we'll go to the students, but I don't know if All Might will give the information to the students or the other heroes. That much I'm not sure about. Yeah, I'm still hoping that we get like, I've been saying this forever. I feel like the second he gets in the doors, they need to give that man a bath because he has the blood, the gut, the mud. What was it? Blood, mud, and sweat or whatever. There was three things that was on him. Give him a bath. He needs to sleep. I think he's going to sleep for like 2 days. At least. Other than that, I don't really know what else they could do. I'd like to see some interaction with the students. I really feel like that's been something I've been really wanting since the war, dude. I want to see how these students have reacted to a traumatic experience. And that's what I want to see. So I kind of hope we get that here. And that's my prediction. So let's dive on in 327. Okay, right off the bat, we're actually getting students. We get Sugar Rush, or Sugar Man, Kirishima, and Kaminari shouting, "The water is 42 Celsius." C for Celsius. I'm a stupid American, and we don't really like we use wait, is Celsius an integer of Fahrenheit or no? I don't know. Whatever. They're rushing. Oh, they're carrying him. Okay, so, oh my god. The water, okay, they're actually going to give him a bath. Wow. Okay. Well, spot on with that. I can't say this is a prediction just for this episode. I've been predicting forever they give him a bath. He needs one. All right. So we got all the boys, and almost like a comedic style here, kind of rushing him like a battering ram to, I presume, the bath. Run! They shout. And they rip all his clothes off, strip, wash. Oh, by the way, I was messaged before I started this chapter saying beware that these unofficials are kind of wonky this week. So I just want to say, take these with a grain of salt. These are the unofficials. I always read the officials later. I don't take these for as much weight, like in terms of the words, but I just like to kind of know what's happening in the chapter because I'm impatient. But just keep that in mind. There might be some wonky translations in this apparently, so not going to take it too seriously, but strip, wash as a... so they throw Deku in some sort of big bath, and they start running around him, spraying with water, dumping shampoo. I bet this man stinks so bad. I bet you they have to, like... This is pretty much what I expected for them to have to wash him down. Man, okay. So yeah, the main ones washing him are Ojiro, Mineta. They're all naked too, by the way. They stripped. You see Kirishima's ass right here. And man, he's got a flat ass. Kirishima's got a flat ass, confirmed. Kaminari, spraying with water too. Scrolling down. And jump in. They dunk him into the... they're like dunking him in the water, I think. And Mineta is really creepily like between his legs and like pushing him in. And then Kirishima just looking all sorts of excited, like, yeah, let's get him in the pool. And then Kaminari jumping in. And in the doorway, we see Sero and... Is that Cody? Is that Koda? I think it's Koda. Oh! Okay. Alright. This next scene's pretty cute. Okay. It's Deku with Ojiro, Kaminari, Kirishima, and Sero. And they're all happy. They're all like chibi, kind of like happy eyes, little smiles. And then you have Deku in the middle who's just kind of like bobbing and he doesn't have a smile. Oh, I wonder if we're going to see him smile in this episode. Oh, this chapter. All right. So Kaminari says, a bath really takes care of most problems. I love it. Okay. Before I go any further, we're getting a heartwarming chapter. I hope this doesn't have anything tragic in it, because I'm totally down for a breather of just a little ray of sunshine, because the rain was clear in the last chapter. Bakugo's bathing with him too. He's naked. Stands up. There's dirt all over the bathtub. Scrub it off with detergent right now. And then Kirishima replies, and make sure to follow the instructions on the side and use correct amount. It looks like he's saying that, yeah. I don't think that's Bakugo continuing as well. That's funny. Of course, Bakugo would yell about dirty bathtubs. I guess it is a common trope from when he was cleaning, like whose trash is this? And then they got in trouble. You guys know what I'm talking about. We cut to Tokoyami, who's with Sugar Man. I think it was Rikido Sato. I don't know why I keep forgetting his name. Sato and Koda. He says, you might have apologized for your past shortcomings, but you still haven't changed. Just Tokoyami. Yeah, that's pretty much accurate. Let up already. He says, I just said it. Rikido Sato. I can always forget his name. Let up already. They shouted at him. Whoa! As Bakugo jumps back in the water. I haven't given up on being number one. You're all still my rivals, he says. As the others are just looking at him. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. I like this so far. And that includes you, Izuku. Oh shit! He's about to call him Deku and then change it to Izuku. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. That's a nice touch. About to call him Deku. Change it to Izuku. He's trying to change. I love it. And he splashes water at Deku. And then he's... Horikoshi does these shots so well. Deku's just getting like water splashed on him. And with ... So he still hasn't smiled or anything yet. Deku's still very much... you can see the bags under his eyes. He looks very sleep deprived and stuff. Deku is fine. You don't have to force yourself, Kachan. I'm not forcing myself, he shouts. Well, a strong ambition is a good thing, right? Replies someone. This is a great time to submerge Bakugo. Let's do it. What do you mean, a great time? He shouts back. Alright, so they're having some fun in the tub. Alright. Okay, dude, yes. We're getting student interaction. Please have like them open up and like talk about just their feelings. I want that so bad. I don't think we'll get it, but like I want it. All right. Chapter 327, finally getting a title. Rest. Ah, it's just titled Rest. Rest. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Horikoshi Kohei. As we got Deku finally returns to the academy as we get, it looks like nighttime. The 1A Alliance building, the dorms. From the outside. Where's Uraraka-san? She fell asleep. She was completely knocked out once the situation died down. I see. As I get a really cute shot of Uraraka drooling in her sleep. That's great. And she's wearing gloves? Why is she wearing gloves to bed? Is it because she like accidentally, maybe in her sleep she can accidentally like activate her quirk, so she wears gloves as prevention? Maybe. That's interesting detail. Deku says, "Thanks, everyone, and sorry for the trouble." Oh my god, yes. Okay. I'm so down with this. Just Deku talking to his classmates. I am so down for a breather, just a breather, because it's been a lot of tension. And sorry for the trouble, he says. Mina replies, "Oh, we forgot to ask. Could you tell us about One for All?" As it looks like they just got done with the bath too. They all have towels and stuff. She continues, "I guess a suspenseful reveal won't be needed anymore because of that letter you left." And then Tokuyami continues, "I wish you had told Hawks to pick up his phone." What does it feel like? Someone says. And it looks like... Is that Ojiro? Looks like Ojiro. It must have been a lot to go from completely quirkless to immensely powerful. Well, it breaks his bones, says Sero. Technically not anymore. I don't know when the last time he... Was it Muscular the last time he broke his bones from a fight? I think it might have been. That's a long time ago. Yeah, but Sarah was like, yeah, it breaks his bones. That's crazy that like everyone knows now. That's so crazy. I know we're like nearing the end of the series pretty much, but like it's just wild. Anyway, I forgot to describe the setting. They're gathered around a giant table in the main dorm room, or the common room, whatever. Todoroki walks in. I'm sure Midoriya is the most tired out of all of us. Let him rest. That's why we took him back here after all. Yeah, dude, he needs to sleep for like 2 days. He needs to straight up just lie down, get a good couple days rest. Like, he's been out there for weeks just being a vigilante, so. We get a bubble, and it's clearly from Mineta, because Horikoshi put Mineta's balls on the top of the bubble. Are you really doing that pose the moment you show up? Oh, he's doing that. I don't know if that's like a stereotypical pose, but it's like he's walking in, he's like scrubbing his hair. Like, I don't know if you'd consider that pose sexy. I don't know. Maybe that's the joke from Mineta. Continuing on, Deku says, "And I'm fine. In fact, I can't really sleep." Bullshit. You can sleep. Don't pull that. You sleep, please. Mineta says, "So how many points?" Suspension. Says Sarah. What's that? Is that like a joke or something? Are they playing a game? I don't know what they're playing. Anyway, again, the translation might be a little bit wonky. Todoroki sits down. Why is that? He sits next to Deku. Deku says, "Something I did to All Might is really weighing on my mind." Oh, he's thinking about the Pento Box situation. I didn't even think about that. Oh, he's gonna have to apologize to him? Ooh. Alright. Continuing on. "I won't be able to sleep until I apologize, but I can't seem to get a hold of him." Oh, whoa! What the hell? Hold up. There we go. Why can't I zoom in? Anyway, so we get All Might. That has to be All Might, right? Okay, so Todoroki's pointing at the window, and in the window, you see All Might, like almost like a ghost. That better not be like a foreshadow or something. But anyway, he's looking in from the window, and All Might's just inside. Okay, we cut to him immediately inside. He's saying, "Me too. I'm sorry that I couldn't have been of help, young Midoriya. But you've already done so much for me, All Might," Deku replies. And then Mina starts yelling, "If you're gonna apologize, then apologize to us too, All Might. Don't just up and leave without saying anything." Wow. Okay. That's just like that? They apologize? I don't know if I like that. I thought it'd be a little bit more built up. Anyway, continuing on. "Everything will be coming together soon," says All Might, and Mina stops. "I'm not an active hero anymore," he thinks to himself. "Sorry for worrying you all," he says. "I've made up my mind. Stain. I won't go into the details," he says, "but I've acquired some new information." And then he continues with his thoughts. "I'll fight, even if I have to crawl along the battlefield." And then he continues talking. "The answer will become clear soon. We'll do everything we can. And then back to the thoughts, to see everything through and the flame that burns within them. And then he continues talking. I can't do much with this body, but still, All Might, shouts someone. Oh, the Deku. The tonkatsu bento you gave me was delicious. I'm sure that I ended up in such a bad state because I wasn't with you, All Might. Let's protect everyone. Together, finishes Ida with Deku. I'll show these students that I can keep up, he thinks to himself. Thank you, says All Might. Is that... Don't tell me... Okay, I'm so confused now. Like, obviously these are the unofficials, so I'm not going to, like, think about this too much. But, like, for a while, All Might had severe death flags. And then I felt like just with the last chapter and other things, they kind of went away. But now I feel like they're hinting they're back. Man, why can't he just live? Like, anyway, okay, let's keep going on the chapter. All right. Well then, I had better head off. Already? Where? To see Endeavor and the others. I still have things I need to do. So he's walking out the front door. Tell Hawks to at least text me. Of course. Oh, he's... This is definitely... Okay. I'd be shocked if Mina actually says this, but this seems to be an unofficial translation thing. She says, "Oh, he's pissed. He's really pissed," as she closes the door. Don't get me wrong, I'd love that. I'd love for Mina to show a little, like, vulgar language, but no, that's like a Bakugo line, so I don't know. We'll see. I'm just worried it's Tokoyami. By the way, Tokoyami's wearing, like, this really baggy, like, t-shirt. It's kind of cute. Sato replies, "Are they not coming to UA?" Todoroki says, "He can't just show up in public like that. There's still the fallout over Dabi." Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That makes sense. People probably wouldn't want a guy walking around that, like, did all that shit. I understand. That makes sense. He continues, "But I guess there are still some evacuees who respect him all the same." And we cut to Jiro and Momo. Momo says, "Looks like he's finally getting some rest." Oh, and then Deku falls asleep in the chair. Ah! Oh, and then Todoroki puts the blanket on him. Okay, that's cute. That's good stuff. I like that. "I'm Dabi's brother and Endeavor's son," he says as he's putting a blanket on Deku. "So I bet deep down he's still worrying about me." That is so cute. Why does that seem so cute to me? That, like, he falls asleep on the couch and then his friend just comes over and puts a blanket on him. Why is that so adorable? Kirishima says, "All because of family circumstances. Aren't you frustrated? It's not like you did anything to deserve this." Todoroki replies, "I did. I was so caught up in my own problems, I lost sight of my origins. But I'm different now, and I'll prove it to everyone." Hey, we get a smile from Todoroki. A very slight smile. You don't see Todoroki smile too much? You get a very hint of, like, a glowing, like, Todoroki smile here. "I won't let you all worry about me anymore." Yeah, well, Todoroki's arc at this point is clearly established. It's him continuing along, mending relationships with dad, and I guess to a lesser extent the family, mom and stuff, and then finding a resolution to Dabi. Whether that's they kill him, they try to save him, that's still to be determined. But Kirishima says, "You're a man amongst men. I can't stop these tears," as he's just crying. Jiro says, "Even though there are still some evacuees who respect him all the same." Was it? She says. "It's that, isn't it? Like that time. Though it's strange to group them together," she says. What's she talking about? What? Stop it. Kya. As she wraps her ear jacks around Kaminari, Momo, and Tokoyami, Jiro says, Todoroki, people regard us with apprehension now." And then we get a shot of the two hecklers that were in the culture festival. In order to ease their worries, to put their smiles on their faces as someone grabs Bakugo to pull him in. We'll think of what we can do. Just like, oh, we get that's a pretty cute shot. Okay, so, dude, Momo looks very like mother-like right here. She's got like a dress, and she looks like an adult because she's so much taller than like. She's the tallest girl in the class. I already knew that, but like right here, the shot, it's crazy. And you and you have Tokoyami on the left. He looks like an angsty teenager with this baggy like black t-shirt and pants. And then you have Jiro. Jiro's the one that actually pulled Bakugo over, and he's like pouting on the ground, like, "Don't drag me into this." And then you have Kaminari there. Jiro continues, "Just like we did during the Culture Festival, let's give everything we have and do our best." That's what we've been doing. Right, says Todoroki. Oh my god. I don't like this shot of Mineta. This shot of Mineta is creeping me out. Wait, did someone slap him? I don't know what this shot is, but Mineta just has very detailed eyes, and he's like, they're half closed, and he's looking like almost maturely off into the distance, like, yeah, great speech, we know what to do. And it looks like someone's slapping him. I don't get that. We won't just take it back. We'll move forward and become better versions of ourselves. Go beyond. As we get a shot of everyone surrounding Deku as he sleeps. Okay. Roll call. We got Kirishima, Ida, Ojiro, Mina, Sero, Todoroki, Sato, and Mineta. All around Deku. Man, I love them so much. That's a great shot. Oh. That might have to be the thumbnail. Maybe. That's great. Okay, some nice wholesomeness in this chapter. It's still going. It's like a long chapter. As we cut to someone driving in a car, it's Hawks and Genist. Not gonna lie, I'm just kind of, I don't care about Hawks and Genist. Like, cool, we got Hawks' backstory. Genist is, I just find them very blah. You know, I hope we don't stay with them too long. I just hope that. Let me just say that. Okay, Hawk says, with Garaki in custody, we managed to use a polygraph test to drag out Shigaraki's growth rate and compile our research on the Nomu. Though we're unsure on how long it'll take for his vitals to stabilize, both Central's answers and Garaki's statements agree that it'll take at least 2 months rest before he is completed. Oh shit. Okay, we're getting some information now. Some good information. So 2 months. They have 2 months. Okay. That makes sense. Because he was 75% done on a procedure that was supposed to take 3 months. But without the doctor, without the equipment, and I guess just relying on the body to naturally heal itself and stuff. Okay, 2 months sounds about right. Okay. Additionally, this is the line with the testimony of the assassin Deku captured. Oh, so Nagant's alive. Nagant survived. If she was able to give a testimony. Additionally, this is in line with the testimony of the assassin Deku captured. All for One wants to complete his body as quickly as possible before taking One for All. Understandable. Regardless of his intentions, it has been 2 months since his raid on Tartarus. Damn, Deku is essentially going rogue that long. Wait, more or less. I'll shut up me. So we have about a month of leeway to make the first move against All for One and Shigaraki. Okay. All right. Interesting. Or so I had thought. As we see Endeavor soaring through the air, All Might's fanatic Stain had given him the guard's records of Tartarus. Okay. The guard's records. What could this reveal? Is it about to tell us? Okay. This is the last. Whatever that we're about to see, it's the end of the chapter. So please tell us. The letter itself was intended solely to be read by All Might. And Stain had no intention of handing this information to anyone else. As we get a shot of Stain and then the letter behind him. I never thought the hero killer would be the one helping us heroes. What are his intentions? Yeah, what are Stain's intentions? Okay, so it didn't tell us what was in the letter. Interesting. Uh, all right. So, I mean, people told me that like don't take these translations, too to heart. The reason I read these is I just don't like waiting the extra 2 days for the officials. I know that's stupid. I read the officials like right away, but these usually do a pretty good job of the general idea of what is going on. I didn't see too much wrong with the like. Nothing felt too wrong, but that's why we wait for the officials, right? To clarify on things. First and foremost, I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be pissed at this chapter. Based on like, I keep my ear to the ground and what people like want to happen. First of all, there's already people who are mad that Deku's vigilante days are over, where he's fighting by himself. And there's also people who are saying they don't want the story to like get too bright. They want it to keep getting darker and darker. And I just like, I think to myself, like, why can't you have both? Like this moment could just last like a day. We don't know. Like it could just be a very brief respite in this cloudy world. Even though we know that the clouds are clearing, whether that's symbolic or whatever, it's up to interpretation. But I really like this chapter. I love chapters that just slow down and breathe. And I really hope, man, that we get more of this moving forward. By the way, I forgot to shout this out at the beginning of my video. My sister actually got this for me for my birthday. It says Mighty Gazelle on it, and it changes colors and stuff. Blue, purple, and then it has like. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Let's just leave that off right there for now. This chapter was really good. Sorry. Deku got his bath. It was super adorable. And it's about perfect how I could have ever seen it going down. It was, and they're all hanging out in the bath together. They're talking and stuff. And visually, there's a lot of great shots in this. Just the expressions of people. I love the shot of Uraraka sleeping. That is so cute. She was up there shouting to the heavens with that speech. And it's just so cute that she like got tired out from it and would go sleep. I don't know. Something about that. Like, man. So Deku was actually asking about her. Where's Uraraka? Oh my god. Can you imagine what kind of talk they're going to have? I don't know how many of you guys are shippers out there, but I see these two as endgame stuff. I just think that's what Horikoshi wants, and I'm all for it. I think they're really cute together, and I'm curious to see what their talk would be like. Because the relationship is very one-sided throughout the most of the series, like Uraraka repressing her feelings for Deku, but maybe this awoke something in Deku. Like, I don't know. For the record, I think he's always liked her, but. Sorry, I'm just kind of soaking it in. I like this chapter a lot. I love how you get dialogue from nearly every student. A lot of Mina in this chapter, which is nice. Forgot to ask. Tell us about One for All. Dude, I want to be in that room when he's telling him the story of like how he was quirkless, and then how he saved Bakugo, and then he could see Bakugo like being a grump in the corner about it. He probably doesn't like that story. And then like. Just like, yeah, All Might was impressed by that. He took me under his wing. I trained hard for 10 months. And then he could tell him all about how the robot, like the giant robot that he took out was like, that was his first time using it like a punch. Like, just little things like that, it's just, Obviously this is all like too much to have because the story wouldn't progress if you just slowed it down that much. But it's fun to think about. I think it's fun to think about. Yeah, just not a lot to say. Although there's just like really great dialogue. There is the elephant in the room though. That like I don't like how quick All Might and Deku's talk was here. That chapter where he abandoned All Might, it felt like, it still feels like, literally like the most emotional chapter. It just felt like that was when Deku was really in a dark place. And you just feel your heart like ripping when like All Might collapses alone in the rain and like drops the food that he made for him. It's man. And not only that, but like, it's, as a YouTuber, I need to tell you guys something. You can tell when people really click with a chapter and when they really don't. Because the chapters that I do that don't get a lot of views, I'm honestly saying this, it's not because of me that don't get a lot of views, it's because people don't like the chapter. Or they don't find it interesting, they don't want to see a reaction. The hype chapters, the chapters that really move people and are really emotional, those always get the views. And that chapter, was it like chapter 319 or something like that? That has my second most of any chapter reaction I've done. So clearly people agree that that was a really huge moment. And to see the resolution being barely a few panels, really weird. Like how it's a little jarring how quick it is. And then like All Might like thinking to himself, I'm not gonna take too much stock into this. I want to wait for the officials to come out. Because I think there's a lot that I don't want to like jump to conclusions with these words that they're saying and stuff. I did like how Mina was like lighting him up. If you're gonna apologize, and apologize to us too. Like Mina don't hold back. She'll tell a fool if they're being disrespectful. I did like how he's walking away, and the translation says, "Oh, he's pissed. He's really pissed." I would love it if the officials are borderline like that. Really, I would. I would just add some sass to Mina. Not sass, but like, I don't know, an edge to Mina. That would be great. Mina's best girl, if anyone's doubting out there. Yeah, and then like Jiro and stuff. Like, yeah, these are the people who were like in her, like the main people in the band, because you had Tokoyami on the drums, Kaminari on the drum, not the drums. You had Tokoyami on the bass, Kaminari on the guitar, Momo was on the keyboard, Bakugo was the drummer. Oh, so she pulled them all together. It almost feels like she's saying we should like do music or something. Just like we did during this culture festival. Let's give everything we have and do our best. I don't know. Maybe not. It's kind of what it feels like. I feel like the officials would do so much a better job with this. I love the shot of like Go Beyond, and it's all the students gathered together. That's such a great shot. Oh, I love them. I love Class 1A. Like I said, I think a lot of people are not gonna like this chapter. I can't wait. After I'm done reading this, I'm gonna go check on Twitter and the spoiler section of my Discord and see what people thought. Because is this a perfect chapter? No, because I think that all my interaction with Deku is way too brief and it felt a little death flaggy. I'd give this chapter like an 8.5. I really did like it. I thought it was very wholesome. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Leave your thoughts down below. Did you enjoy this chapter? I would go more in depth, but I really think that the people who messaged me were correct, that this chapter has very weird unofficial translations. So yeah, sometimes they'd be like that sometimes. So all right, hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, stay tuned for more. I do these every week, and if you like this video, consider liking, subscribing, and all that. It helps the channel out. So until next time, this has been Mighty Gazelle, hoping you all have a mighty day. See you guys.